Hello everyone, welcome to Rockstar Gaming. My name is Eric. Today we are bringing yet another unboxing of a new game to my collection. This is going to be Paint the Roses from North Star Games Studio. That's right, today we are going to be looking at Paint the Roses by Ben Goldman from North Star Games Studio. This is a cooperative deduction puzzle game where you basically paint roses going up against pleasing the Queen of Hearts. It's for 2 to 5 players, ages 11 and up, and says it's going to take about an hour to play, but we'll see. So yeah, we'll take a look here at the top of the box there. There is Paint the Roses, the Cheshire Cat right there. Nice artwork on the top. I'm assuming Jacques Davis. I'm so sorry that I do not know how to pronounce your name. But anyway, so there is the cover of the box. There is the sides of the box and the top of the box and the bottom of the box. This is the retail version of the game. There is a deluxe version of the game that you can purchase um, from the company through Amazon, through wherever you would like to get your stuff. But this is the retail version of the game that I got at Barnes and Noble during their post Christmas sale they have. So I was able to pick this up for $20. My wife took a look at it, said she really would like to play it. She is very much into like Wonderland stuff and whatnot. So this was basically a no-brainer to buy in our house. Take a look at the back of the box. It says Paint the Roses. You are the royal gardeners in this cooperative deduction game, painting roses to please the Queen of Hearts. Decipher her changing whims to stay ahead of her eager acts. Stumble too often, and it's off with your head. So there is the write-up of all the game components. So let's go ahead and take a look at what is inside this box. As always, or not as always, depending on whether or not the video holds out this time or not, we are going to remove the plastic off of the box here. Ooh. Like I said, this is one of our post-Christmas games that we got during that sale at Barnes & Noble. We got quite a few things from that. So quite a few things that I'm eager to show on the channel. So there is the plastic once more. It fell into the frame. And let us take a look, not in a book, but at the inside of the box. So one thing I do want to point out, if you are looking online or anywhere for the deluxe version of the box, the sides of this box are red. From what I can tell from pictures online and whatnot, the deluxe edition is going to be like a greenish teal color on the side. So there is that. So I'm going to put that over there. Here is, let's see, this is the advertisement, I believe, for the expansion called Escape the Castle. So that is available if you would like to buy it. Say buy from your local gaming store or online at northstargames.com. So there's that little advertisement right there. Let's see here. Queen's Royal Log regarding the qualifications of gardeners. So looks like that is a score sheet of some sort. Find a page with your player count, write down the names of the date, place. Okay. So that is places someplace to write down and log your games. I do find it funny that it is already pre-written in there, but this is one of those things where I would not want to mess this up, and I would probably just make copies of this to and use that to keep scores, to write all that down with. So there is that right there. Here is the rule book. It says player 8 on the back, so it's nice that they have that going on for it. And then we have the rule book here. Don't like writing the rules, watch the how to play video instead. So there is that. So you can always do that yourself. Let's see. There's a little bit of information here. There's a dedication to Ben Goldman's dad right there. A little bit of information about the background of what we are going to be doing in this game. Here are the components written out here, the objectives of the game, how to set it up with the board and the other pieces. Let's see, the how to play. various phases of the game there. Phase 2 example, phase 3, guess on a whim. So there's examples of how the phases go there. Phase 3 example there. How to move the queen and replenish 2-player rules, because apparently you need to play this with 3 or more, but it's awesome that they have a 2-player variant, and they talk about the various cards and how to take notes and various frequently asked questions, which is always good in a game because they know when you're designing something, something's going to come up about how something is going to be played. And then there are the credits and again that player aid. So there are the rules, going to dive into that later. So let's take a look at what we have for cardboard. Now again, I know very little about this game. It was one of those going shopping, taking a look at different games, kind of looking at different games to purchase that we think would, be interesting games to play at home as well as to play on the channel. This was one that my wife kind of looked at and said, she wanted to play it. And so we decided to get it. I do know that this was on Kickstarter. They had the retail version and the deluxe edition, and I believe the Escape the Castle expansion was in there somewhere. The Kickstarter ended in November 2021, and backers got this game mid-year of 2022. So, and we are now at the beginning of 2023. So, about 6 months from 6+ months from when people got the game. So, this is a piece right here that has little cutouts. Again, actually, I always forget to do this. Kind of similar to the way I forget to draw cards in other games. I always forget to just have the component part for a game I'm not really familiar with opened up. So this is going to be the greenhouse. That is what this is. And there are these different hex pieces right here that I'm assuming go into the greenhouse to grow all the various flowers. Says North Star Game Studios on the back. If you were wondering who made this, there are the tokens right there. And let's get a close-up of the greenhouse right there. Some pretty nifty artwork on there, I do have to say. I do like the way the rose bushes looks. So there's that right there. Now, I don't know. I'm sure there is some difference between what I'm holding in my hand. Various shrubs. Each shrub tile has one of 4 shapes. 8 of these are starting tiles that have red back instead of gray back. So these are your starting tiles right here. And then these are the other tiles. See, it's always good, kids, to read the rule book so you know what's going on in the game. Or even when you're just unboxing, trying to figure out what in the world is this stuff. But there are your different tiles for the game right there, kind of what they look like. So we'll put these off to the side. Then we have what looks like our board. We'll go ahead and get that out right now. And double-sided? Nope. So, there we go. So, how if I turned it around? So, there is, I'm assuming, the Queen's Garden, her castle, right there, and like mini games reminiscent of Ticket to Ride and others. We have the score track all around the outside. Yes, I said around the outside. These are the flower tokens that I'm assuming the Queen of Hearts goes into. So there are those right there. Cool looking flower petals. There's that. Then let's see, some green, blue, purple, not as purple, and yellow cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that is not going to get confusing at all. I don't know if one of these is supposed to be red or not, but it is to like dark blue, blue, and purple. So, and then yellow and green, green and yellow, right there. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty interesting there. There's a few notepads here for, let's see, placement order, medium, and hard difficulties right there. There's an example of the notepad looks like. And then the medium one. And finally, the placement order pad right there, which I'm sure you can order more of these if you run out, but that is quite a few pages of notepad, so I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. We have one bag. I'm assuming this is where the tiles go into. Let's go here and read. Yep, this is where your shrub tiles will go in. Yeah, so there is one nice velvet bag there. Apparently, what is this? This just looks like the bag. It says placement order of this, and looks like it's the backing for it, so, or something. Oh yeah, it's the backing for mine. It fell off, but that's okay. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So we have our cards in here, and then finally we have the queen, and I'm assuming her gardeners in here. So we'll take a look at those miniatures first. We also have our I don't know, stuff not to eat. Yeah, so there's that stuff in there. We'll put that off to the side over yonder. And as I attempt to open a bag, all right, this is your Queen of Hearts, and it says your gardeners. Oh, the White Rabbit and the gardener. One gardeners and one Queen of Hearts. So here is your White Rabbit, right here, doing whatever White Rabbits do. Apparently, they're late for things a lot. Then we're going to have the gardener, I believe. And then finally, got a Queen of Hearts right there. There's that. And then we've got our packs of cards right here. It says medium, color to color, shape to shape. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. I will say, I know the deluxe edition probably has one. Didn't look to see if it did or not. But this one does not have a tray, and it does have a tray, but it's just basically a giant well for your components. Slightly disappointing only because of the fact that once I open these are possibly going to have to make sure to go in here. They don't even fit all the cards in there. It means the cards are going to go in here, and as soon as I take them out of this plastic, it is unfortunately going to go all over the place. I know that it's going to be a cost prohibitive thing to put like a plastic tray in every retail copy, but it is always nice to have something that's maybe a little bit more compartmentalized so you can make sure to put your cards in there so they don't get damaged, hence why you get sleeves. But then even when you use sleeves and you throw everything else back in here, it's going to leave a lot of take up a lot of space to have the sleeves in there. Now, once all these are separated, you might have a little bit of room because these can just be in a pile and stored in the bag here. But I digress. Let's take a look at what the cards. Oh, do we even need the knife? No, we do not. All right. Let's go ahead and take these apart. So these are your cards, and they are, let's see, the green ones are the medium difficulty. I'm assuming that's difficulty ones. And the red ones are going to be the hard difficulty ones, color to color, shape to shape, color to shape. So there is an example of the cards right there. And the different bushes, flowers, and whatnot are the symbols on the playing cards. And then you have the actual, just the flowers themselves. So that's where the shape comes from. That's where the card comes from. So there is that right there. So there's those cards, and then we open up this other pack. I'm assuming it is more of the same. Maybe I can open this up. Let's see here. Woo! And yeah, it's going to be more of the same, the more hard difficulty cards. I don't see any main variety outside of that, like any like special cards that I'm seeing. Not really going through this deck too um, difficulty. Oh, we have easy. So wait, there's easy in the middle of this? Yeah, I'm so stupid. Yeah, there's easy, color to color. That's all they're doing there. So, and then this is an example of a medium card. And there's the back of the medium card right there. And the easy ones, I don't know why I put it on there, is color to color. So with my rambling, we got there, folks. We finally got there. So yeah, we have medium, easy, and hard mode cards right there. I'm assuming the same thing here. Yep, easy was in the middle of that. So yeah, so that is all of the components to paint the roses. If you want to pick up your copy, I'm sure you can go to the North Star Games Studios website. You can also go to your local comic book store or game store and Barnes & Noble, most likely. Books A Million, if you have one of those in your neighborhood, or online at other various retailers. But that is going to be it for me on this unboxing ramble. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and like this video if you enjoyed mindlessness coming from me. And that'll be it for today. So thank you guys very much, and we'll see you in the next video.